Find two distinct positive real numbers whose sum is twice their product and the sum of their squares is 30. We can start by calling the two numbers x and y. We know the sum of these two numbers is twice their product, so we can say x plus y is equal to 2xy. The sum of their squares is 30, so we can say x squared plus y squared equals 30. What we have is a system of equations in two variables. We can solve this system by doing a series of substitutions. First, we'll flip the second equation, then we'll add these together to make a third equation. If we add the left sides together, we get x plus y plus 30. If we add the right sides together, we get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Notice the right side is a perfect square trinomial. This means it'll factor into x plus y times x plus y, which we can then write as x plus y squared. Now the whole equation is in terms of x plus y. We can simplify it by substituting x plus y with u. This makes it clear to see that it's a quadratic equation, which we can solve by setting it equal to 0 and factoring. This quadratic will factor into u minus 6 times u plus 5. If we set each factor equal to 0 and solve, we get u equals 6 and u equals negative 5. Remember, these two numbers are positive. So if u is the sum of our positive numbers x and y, then it must be positive too. This makes u equals negative 5 an extraneous solution, which we can disregard. This leaves us with u equals 6. So the sum of our two numbers x and y is 6. Also remember, the sum is twice their product. This means this sum, 6, must also be equal to twice their product, 2xy. We can now separate these two equations, and if we solve this top one by dividing both sides by 2, we get xy equals 3. So the product of xy is 3, and the sum of x and y is 6. Now if we solve the bottom equation for y by subtracting x from both sides, we get y equals 6 minus x. We can plug this in for y in the top equation, and then distribute the x. This gives us another quadratic. This one won't factor, but we can use the quadratic formula. If we plug in the appropriate values for a, b, and c, we'll get 3 plus or minus the square root of 6. This gives us a value for x, which we can then plug into the bottom equation. If we simplify, we get the same thing. So these are our two numbers, 3 minus the square root of 6 and 3 plus the square root of 6. These come out to approximately 0.5505 and 5.4495. You can check these values with a calculator and see that their sum is indeed twice their product, and the sum of their squares is 30.